Hey guys, it's Eric from Savage Entertainment. Keeping in mind that our whole goal is to get you to bigger and better things. We understand our place in the world, in Minnesota, in the fight game, etc. We are a smaller show. You cut your teeth with us, you move on to bigger and better things. However, our job is to train you for those bigger events. So that being said, the requirements are the same. It's just on a less stressful, smaller level. So in other words, how you perform with Savage Entertainment, not just fighting, but the whole repertoire of stuff is going to be the same as if you're fighting for, the LFA or, Driller or Mecca or whatever on those bigger shows, just on a smaller level. So when you call us up and there's a couple of things that are red flags. I mean, when I know a person has no idea what they're talking about. They're telling me that, yeah, they want to fight, they're going to have some fun, and they'll put on a good show. When you don't have any fights, how do you know you're going to put on a good show? If you are untrained, please don't call us. If you don't have a coach, please don't call us. There's exceptions to the rule. Like there's some pretty tough teams out there that don't have, that aren't out of a commercial facility and they train some other place, that's like a free, there's teams out there that are pretty tough. But pick a leader. We don't want to deal with 5 of you guys. We want to deal with 1 of you guys. One coach. We want to deal with coaches. And we prefer you to be from a legitimate competition-based team. If you're from I Love Kickboxing, 9 rounds, Lifetime. Sorry, but the only guy that was good in Lifetime has now left and started his own place. So if you're from Lifetime or any of those fitness kickboxing places, do not contact us, please. Be from a legitimate gym. Your coach should be contacting us, not you. But by chance you do contact us, what we are going to ask for. Don't say, hey, my name is whatever and I want to fight. We won't even get a response from us, please. All right? You need to contact us with your name, your age, your weight, your record, your length of time training. That's very important. If you have any pedigrees, like even if you're like, hey, I've only been doing Muay Thai for 6 months, but I was a stud collegiate wrestler, we need to know about your pedigrees, the name of your gym and your coach's name and number, because we immediately start going through him. And one thing for all you coaches and fighters out there, it's free to view. We don't keep anything hidden. So what we want is to answer some of your frequently asked questions right now. Rule sets. There's many different rule sets when it comes to kickboxing. You can have international, you can have Class C, you can have K1, you can have full Muay Thai, there's full Muay Thai amateur, and then there's full Muay Thai pro. They're all different rule sets. They are listed on our website. Don't ask us what are the rule sets. Read the website. It's very informational. If you have questions about your hotel info, your weigh-ins, your venue address, your blood work, it's all going to be under Fighting for Us or Fighter Itinerary. Okay? The blood work will be under Fighting for Us. So you look under Fighting for Us and you'll see how to book yourself a fight for us. If you are interested on all the other details about the event, you go down under the Fighter Itinerary. We send this Fighter Itinerary out to everybody. And you know what? We still get texts on the daily asking us stuff that's on the Fighter Itinerary. So we're assuming that people don't read the website, hence this video telling you to read the website. It's also very important that we only deal with your coach and we don't deal with you on a 10 times a day basis. So come up with your questions, write them down, fire us off a text or an email. We will happily respond. We're only going to be responding 1 time per day. So as many questions as you want, knock them on that text, and then we'll respond to you immediately. But it's not going to be a back and forth all day long process. Okay? The website is super informative. And I can tell you this, the higher the maintenance, usually not always, usually I say this in a nice way, the quality of your performance. Usually the people that perform really well don't have all these questions, and they're just, because it's just what it is. So try to keep that in mind and try to focus on your training and not everything else. You will be required to sell tickets if you're local. I don't care about putting on you know what a good show to us is? I'm going to put on a good performance. Yeah, everyone's going to come watch me. How do we know? We don't. We know by if you sell tickets. And if you think it's any different in LFA or Mecca, and they don't want you to sell tickets, you're mistaken. They want local people to put asses in seats. You know what's exciting for us is if we don't have to answer 20 texts per day on if you have to have your toenails trimmed and if you're going to wrap the hands, and that's exciting for us. If you sell 20 tickets, that's exciting for us. Putting on a good show, of course, we want you to fight well, but we don't care about, you know, a flashy deal. We want you to perform well. We want you to be in cardiovascular shape. We want you to have a training camp. We don't want you sparring hard 2 weeks before your fight. We don't want to have to cancel you last minute because you did something unintelligent and got yourself hurt. We like people that make commitments, follow through with it, and have some people that show up and want to watch them. Okay, that's exciting for us. Okay, not you saying you're exciting for us. So, again, I'm not trying to come down on people. I'm just trying to help you to graduate to that bigger show. You don't text the UFC and say, yeah, I'm going to put on a good show. They're going to say, okay, let me see your highlight. They won't even answer you. You know what I mean? And not that we have people go from us to the UFC, but you get my point. All shows have this same type of etiquette. You need to create events and put it on your social media, put it on your Twitter once a week. Got pro fighters fighting at bigger shows. They require this in their contract, that you become very adept at social media and pump and promote the fights. We need to see this, and that includes ring girls, you know, judges, refs. If you're working with us, please promote the show, because it is not free to put on, and it's not all about the money. We want people to fight well. We want to give those newer fighters experience, but if we don't turn a profit, we can't host the next show. So also, don't pick your opponents. If you have a grudge with somebody, let us know, but don't say, I want to fight this guy, I want to fight that guy. Chances are you're picking a lower level guy that you know you can beat. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, all right? A lot of the time that happens. It also makes no sense for us to have two really killer out-of-town guys come and fight, and for us to pay you to come in from out of town to fight. If it's a really exciting event or fight that I want to see, I will do it just because I'm a fan of it. But it doesn't make sense to the show to bring in a guy from, you know X and another guy from X and pay him travel and whatever. Just even if they think they bring a crowd, no one cares. I had one time the UFC lightweight champ at one of my events. At the time, an hour from where he lived. It cost me money. It didn't make me a penny. No one cares about you unless they're your friend. All right, that's what it is. I could bring in the two most killer Thai people from everywhere and put them on, and it's not going to help the show any. So the whole goal is to help the show as we help you. We also take constructive criticism all the time. So please, if you have any questions or concerns, or you'd like to see an improvement, we're very open to that. But keep in mind, a lot of the stuff has already been worked out. We do have a budget. There's not going to be a light show. We're not going to have dancing girls. There's not going to be, the killer, it's people fighting, all right? I hate to sound a little redundant, but these are the steps that you'll want to take. That's the way you will want to act. Conduct yourself in a sportsmanlike manner. Don't jump on the cage if you win. Don't talk shit on social media. Don't go after people. Don't call out your opponents. Don't do disrespectful crap. You do this stuff and the gravedigger thing, there's probably a chance we're not going to have you come back. We like respect. Look at Fedor. Watch Fedor. Conduct yourself like Fedor. 952-564-0092. Thanks.